Guys, Snow White, it bombed so bad. How bad it bombed? So bad. You're talking about, again, $270 million.
Like Hiroshima.
Oh, geez, GR. They're that bad. But $270 million underperformed massively. It grossed $69 million domestically. It's made $145 million so far, but not even close to that $270 before marketing. And so Disney said we are pumping the brakes on all the live action shows. And one that's actually hitting the chopping block right now, which was ramping up, is Tangled. Now, they announced this just recently in December of 2024. Everybody was talking about Tangled because they were actually ramping up and they were discussing with Sabrina Carpenter to actually play Rapunzel. So she was in final negotiations moving forward. They were going to make this happen within the next year. I know a lot of people were pretty excited about Tangled. Big 2010 movie. And, it's for Disney, I think that would have been a fun one because it was based off their later movies and it wasn't going back to the original old IP, which again, they got a lot of flack for with Snow White because Rachel Zegler trash talked it. You can't really trash talk the 2010s as much as you can the earlier ones like Snow White. I just think at the end of the day, I think they've learned from this. I hope they've learned from this. I hope they take a beat, take a breath, and wait a while. But I hope this still happens for people that are Tangled fans. But I think, guys, one person like this can ruin it for everybody. And Tangled is on the back burner. And do we want to see a Tangled movie? That's the question, too. I would have watched it. I like to watch it. I still want to go see Snow White because I want to see how bad the hot mess is. Because, again, it's been so many bad things from the reshoots with the Seven Dwarfs to the, her trash talking saying you can just erase the prince. Yeah, they probably just cut him out like whatever. I don't need a prince saving the day. To, again, all of her stuff about the evil queen, about Gal Gadot. It's insane the PR that was so bad about it. Was a tangled mess, Queen. It was a tangled mess. Are we shocked that Disney's hitting the brakes, though? Bob Iger and the mouse is saying, maybe we don't do this anymore, guys. Give a little break. Are we shocked by that? Because I'm kind of shocked by it because I thought they'd fucking keep moving forward. I mean, it's $1 billion company, massive franchises, GR. Are you shocked that Tangled's not moving forward, GR? Are you heartbroken? Or you think this is the best mouse move of the century?
I won't go heartbroken.
Okay.
But am I surprised? Not really. It's a business. And Ziegler fucked up the whole company by opening her big mouth when she shouldn't have.
Do you think that it's a bad thing for the fans, though? Because you had Sabrina Carpenter, a big name, still playing maybe Rapunzel. That's a big name.
Personally, I don't know who she is. I mean, I know the name, but I wouldn't know if she bit me.
You know what you get for that, GR? You know what you get for that? You get a one-on-one with Valarie right now as you finish your conversation.
Listen, we're gonna talk.
I live with a woman that does this when you're in trouble, and that was what that reminded me of.
We're gonna chat. You're gonna know who this beautiful woman is. We're gonna listen to espresso together. It'll be fine. It'll be good.
I don't even drink espresso, so why would I listen to it? But to answer your question, Brian, Ziegler has screwed not only Disney but a whole lot of actors and actresses.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, though. Because, again, we talked about there might be ramifications of this moving forward. It's pretty big. Countess doesn't care about Tangled and Snow White. I know there's some people that just don't even care about this, but they had Mufasa came out, did all right. These haven't been big blockbusters, Ronald, at all. Not really, right, for the most part. Most of their live action, animated to live action. Little Mermaid did pretty good, and I was shocked, better than I thought it would actually do, too. But do you think there's something more that's happening here, Ronald? Because, again, Sabrina Carpenter, big artist, up for somebody else that Ronald's excited about. Do you think that maybe she's too busy?
Possibly be?
And do you think also that there's maybe more to this situation we don't really know about?
I think there's always more to something, but to tell me that some little no-name girl took down Disney, it's not. It was a bad movie. Studios have bad movies. I think that Disney is reacting really dramatically, which is kind of Disney's fashion, to make this such a big deal. They keep making it a big deal, keep bringing it up. No more, live action now because of Snow White. And I just think it's a bit silly. There's other stuff behind it.
Agreed.
Can't hear you, bud.
There we go.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised. You have so many massive IPs, and then like you just don't. You're like, I mean, they've been making money off this gravy train for a while. I'm kind of surprised that they would just stop like that. I just kind of am, even though that one was a big loss. I'm kind of surprised. I am.
I am too. Yeah.
It'll be a temporary, I think.
But you think like months, year? I mean, it's not gonna be months. It's got to be at least years. I feel like this could be trajectory for Disney. I mean, they're at a time where they're already trying to reassess things because of this. With Star Wars, I hear some crazy stuff happening. Again, with Marvel, they're redoing everything. A lot of their shows haven't been making as much money as they had been before. They've kind of gone downhill. So Angela, do you think this is a thing where they're like, it could be more about like the money, the all over buck, because they have been having so many fails across the board that maybe they're thinking, finally we gotta reassess. We gotta take a break, reassess before we start just trying to think that these IPs are maybe as cash worthy as we thought they were initially.
Yeah. I mean, you're also talking about Disney, right? So, I mean, anything's. Yeah, what would you just do? I don't know what
you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I know some people that used to be near and dear that work there and are part of the voice of that company. So yeah, I can definitely say they act in a dramatic fashion. No names mentioned, but yeah, I mean, I think that's absolutely very accurate.
Queen says something original. Yeah. That Disney's not Mr. Original though. More of like, we did this before. This is a great built-in IP. It's going to make money again, like it did before. That's like most Disney products.
Yeah,
so even Tron.
I think it's like, let's find sometimes the path of like least resistance. Let's go on the IP we have. Let's get some. If it's not the same director, we'll get somebody else. Like, if they want to try and, be a little more modern, which I don't know if Disney is always the greatest at, they'll get like maybe I haven't really seen too many female directors, obviously, but yeah, they find their way. I mean, they're going to capitalize on existing IP and then make it work. I mean, look at how many movies they have already that are just one after the next, and these franchises or like these reboots or whatever it is. It's just like, I don't know, it's the same. Some are successful, some aren't. I mean, they're willing to. I'll say this: they're willing to gamble on it. So they've done the focus groups, they do all the stuff for the most part, and they make the decision: should we move forward? And they move forward a lot of the times. I mean,
how about Sabrina Carpenter though? That's a big name. That's a big name they had attached to. Sabrina Carpenter is a pretty big name for Rapunzel.
She's a big name, and I mean. We'll see how long this is paused, but yeah, I mean,
need some Britney Spears in a trailer. They need some Britney Spears in a trailer with Rapunzel and Sabrina Carpenter, and it's going to make money. I don't know. Maybe that's
like throw another person in it, and we'll see how this gets moving. But
like Timothy,
I don't know.
What? Did you say Timothy Chalamet?
Don't say his name.
Timmy and Sabrina.
You say his name 3 times and he just appears someplace that people don't want to see him.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
He's going to play Rapunzel.
Sabrina.
Yeah.
They're going to put him in a blonde wig.
Oh.
Did she just say that?
Blonde lace front for Timmy.
There we go. We don't. I don't think any of us want to see that. No.
Enough.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it, Pepe. I'm sorry. I draw the line in certain things, and that's one of them.
So, Valarie, do you think that it would be like Sabrina Carpenter would be somebody that could actually like advocate for this to actually happen and move it forward? Or do you think that this project might just be dead in the water now? Because, she has a big audience. A lot of people have heard that she was supposed to be attached to this. And I think she would probably understand, as she's worked as a child actor in a lot of these different worlds, maybe the fine line of what you say online, right? Do you think that maybe she could advocate to make this project move forward? And do people want to see more of these? Like, even the people in the chat are like, we don't want to see more of these animated movies come to live action. Do you think there's still a drive for them?
I think so, because like I loved the animated Tangled, and I think a lot of people did. Just it was really cute, and like especially Because that came out in like the early 2010s.
2010, yep.
Like okay.
Exactly 2010. You got it perfect. You nailed it.
Okay, so let's just put this into perspective. That came out 2010, right? Some folks were like 10, 11, 12 years old at that time. Those people are now like between, 23, 25, 26, whatever. Those people all love Sabrina Carpenter. At least most of the girls do. Sabrina Carpenter is huge with that. And so you got the combination of I love that movie as a child and I love Sabrina Carpenter. You got a match made in heaven, okay? Like they're going to go see that. But also I think part of why this isn't happening is because she probably signed that deal before she had such massive commercial success. And she's on a huge tour right now. She's on her Short and Sweet tour. And it doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. So I can't imagine that she even has time to think about doing a huge role like this right now. I mean, her music is just going.
Yeah, she just keeps blowing up more and more and more. Unlike all the people that don't really know about her right now is GR and GR.
We're gonna help
Brian.
He's on fire!
Well, I know the name. She doesn't play my type of music.
No, well, GR, yes, she does. She plays everybody's type of music, I think. Right, Valarie? She can play sheep for all ages.
Oh, I would say so. Well, maybe not. Maybe not the youngins. Maybe not the youngins. But I'll tell you what. I don't know. She's so good. Like I feel like there was a good stretch of time where I didn't listen to any pop music, and now I just love her so much. She's great.
She's so great. I think that she was a perfect fit for this too. I know that Ronald still wants her, maybe for Britney Spears. I don't know. Ronald, do you think that that's a curveball for your Britney Spears universe?
I'm still on board with her partially. Yeah.
She can do both. You're saying if they end up moving forward and making this happen.
Oh, could she do both? I think everything will be focused on Britney. I think the whole town will be focused on Britney.
Yeah, I know.
Ronald, I have a question for you. I'm sorry. How do you feel about oh my God, what is her name? Addison Rae. Do you know Addison Rae?
I've heard the name, but I'm not really familiar with the music, actually.
Okay. I've seen a lot of people talk about her playing Britney Spears.
I have to check that out then. Okay.
We'll chat. We'll chat.
Okay. Excellent.
I don't think I've heard of Addison Rae. That might be a new addition. Because we keep hearing more and more people like Millie Bobby Brown, and there's been who else? Ron
Billy Bobby Brown.
I said Billy Bobby for a second. Millie Bobby Brown.
I thought you were going into Billy Bob Thornton. I was like, Billy Bob Thornton's up for Britney Spears? Word. Okay.
That would be a casting nightmare.
I would laugh my ass off on that. I would laugh my ass off. You know what? If anybody can do it, it can be Billy Bob Thornton. That's what I'm saying. If anybody can do it. Oops, Billy did it again.
Then he'd be right there with Chalamet.
He'll play Britney. Timothée Chalamet will play, I don't know, that creepy guy that she dated for a while. Kevin Federline. Timmy will be Kevin Federline.
No, K-Fed.
Yes, they were married.
I got mad
love. He's the father of her kids?
Chalamet.
He is the father of her children. It's crazy.
Who's echoing?
Somebody. I don't know. We got a little echo. Maybe it's, I don't know, a little bit. I don't know. Peppy, why you echoing, man?
I'm gonna mute.
I love where this is going.
Okay, Peppy was echoing.
Yeah. I don't know why. Peppy, why you echoing, man?
You know I love you.
I don't know. Maybe it's Peppy's microphone, maybe.
I think it's the program, Brian, because
I think it's Peppy's microphone.
Oh.
Yeah. Right, Peppy, your microphone?
Well, I'm going to pee in your shoe when you walk.
Well, that's rude. So rude.
Okay, buddy. So rude. You know what? I just saw Queen said nobody's clamoring for a Britney Spears biopic. That's not true. We got Ronald over there. He's already clamoring big time for it.
Ooh, clamor. I don't know how you clamor.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.